Hey, it's Jimmy with Vista Pros Heating and Cooling. I want to show you something real quick. If you have a furnace that will light but will not stay lit, most likely the issue is going to be your flame sensor. First, I'd like to demonstrate basically what that's going to look like here. You can see the igniters on this side, and it's closest to where the gas comes out of the gas valve, and over here. So you can see we lit, and it shuts down. What your furnace will do is it will go through, most modern furnaces will go through a lighting cycle of 3 times before they go into a lockout, which is where they will basically prevent you from using the equipment until it's been checked out by a technician. So if you're experiencing this issue, furnace will light but it won't stay lit, most likely it is going to be the flame sensor. So how do you locate your flame sensor? Well, you can see the gas coming out of the gas valve here, and it's coming over all the way to the end. The very end is going to have your flame sensor on it. So what we're going to do is go ahead and try to clean that and see if that will fix our issue. So go ahead, Leo, get in there. Yep. If you wouldn't mind taking that flame sensor out, showing us how you clean it, put it back in, and let's see if that solves the problem. Okay. How's that look?
It looks
a little discoloration
a little
on
discoloration.
it, but yeah, not too bad. Okay, let's clean it up.
So usually, you can use like not plumber's tape, but yeah, plumber's tape, right?
Or sanding cloth.
Sanding cloth, a super low grit. So like really, there's no real give to this. I also heard dollar bill.
A dollar bill?
That?
Well, yeah, I've heard that too, because when you're out of sanding paper, a dollar bill, I guess, is better than nothing, but...
So you're just kind of trying to shine it up. There's some that'll look a whole lot worse. You'll see like the green oxidation from the flame.
Yeah.
And the buildup from the
carbon. Especially if you're on propane. Propane is semi-acidic and it will eat flame sensors.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That makes more sense.
Yep.
Because I've seen a lot more manufactured homes out in the sticks with horrible flame sensors.
Right. Yep. So basically what happens is the circuit board sends out a small DC current, and that DC current can actually jump through the flame and be received by that flame sensor right there. And so basically, if it's got any buildup on it, to where that current drops below a certain value, it will no longer receive the signal properly and then shut down the furnace. So. Okay, so you're just putting that back in its hole?
Back in its spot.
Okay.
It's usually going to be angled in front of, well, just kind of put it back where it is. It has a couple different spots for the screw to go into, but as long as it's sitting in front of one of the orifices, it's going to work. Okay.
And that's just like a 1/4 inch screw down there?
Yep.
Okay.
Plug it back in.
Sweet.
Let's see what it does.
See what happens.
Get out of your way.
Okay. Alright, so first plugging in the furnace, it's going to go through a cooling cycle, and what I mean by that is it's actually running the fan for 30 seconds to a minute, just in case that furnace shut down prematurely. It wants to make sure there's no, that the heat exchanger is not too hot, so it's going to run the fan for a little bit. And then we should have it restart the heating cycle here. Anytime now. Must be a 60-second cycle. There we go. Alright, we got our inducer going. That tells me heating cycle is starting up. And we should have our hot surface igniter kicking on here. There we go. You can see it glowing there. Get some flame. And look at that, we're up and running.